Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before. Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I've received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle.
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Bromley Gaunt was the sort who...
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
Monta pas mal.
Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't.
Defendo. Confringo. Levioso. Confringo. Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Glacius. Revelio. Defendo. Glacius. Confringo. Crucio. Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Revelio.
Someone's here.
Confringo! I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Confringo! 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 Revelio! Confringo!
They don't seem to care for me in Hogwarts.
Over here!
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Revelio! Confringo! Confringo!
Safe travels, my young friends.
Absurd, isn't it? Ranrock wants us to find the child. But which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock.
Petrificus totalis.
Cool.
Revelio.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Confringo! Descendo!
Up there. That's our way in.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country...
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Revelio.
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum?
Crucible.
I'll take it.
Freedom!
Enjoy suffering, do you? This will not go well to you.
What are your faults?
Drain out your ears and see how you like it.
A lamb to the slaughter.
I shall avenge your death.
Arrest them and
If only Ranrock were here.
You're only delaying the inevitable. To your knees.
You won't survive.
I hate heights.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Revelio. Confringo.
Is there something to those symbols on the walls?
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them and cast at them quickly in succession. Confringo! Incendio! Revelio.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Revelio.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No! Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be!
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
I would join
Revelio.
you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Revelio. Reparo. Repulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Repulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
어떻게 올라가지?
Revelio. That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Repulsor! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
벌써 뛰내려야 되나?
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio.
모르겠다.
Arresto momentum. Revelio. Revelio. I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how? Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Compulso. Revelio. There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Descendo! Crucio! Expelliarmus!
뭐야?
Expelliarmus! Crucio! Faces! Arresto Momentum! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Compulso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
올라간 다음에 해야 될 것 같은데.
Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
올라가는 건 어떻게 되려고?
After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. 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 Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Crucible. Glacier. Expelliarmus. Protego. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Crucible. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Crucible. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Stupid. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupid one. Expelliarmus. Stupid one. Confringo. Stupid one. Crucible. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupid one. Confringo. Stupid one. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus! What a relief. Revelio.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Revelio.
Can't catch.
Aloha Mora.
Bear a moment. Dink has some ideas to share with you. Deke would like to speak with you.
studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
When you have a moment, please come and talk to Deke.
Sir.
마다요 네 멋졌어요.
Revelio.
그럼 팔고 올까?
You'll never believe what I...
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Revelio.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing. Revelio. 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 Accio. Revelio. Revelio. These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. Confringo! This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Confringo! An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
아, 상점이 없어 여기?
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
막혀 있어?
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
Oh, it's you!
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that weren't possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry? Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
갑자기 바뀌었다.
Revelio. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Levioso. Lumos. Confringo. Seems the Devil Slayer was protecting a chest. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
You have any news of Marmaduke's crest?
While I remember. Have you found anything to, prove my...
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkin for me.
What you did in Cross 1 was fantastic. Your building skills are quite advanced.
Revelio.
Your eyes are still in your head. I really do.
Levioso. Professor Howard will never believe this.
이게 아닌 것 같은데? 맞나?
Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough dumb beasts for everyone. I'm sure it's an
Confringo. Levioso. Glacius. Descendo. Defendo. The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. Revelio. Revelio.
Bien. 소리가 났는데.
Revelio. Levioso. Glacius. Arrest their momentum.
Put me down at once!
Defendo. Confringo.
Confringo!
Compulso.
Protego! Confringo!
Confringo.
Confringo!
Plan to make. Revelio.
아, 이 고양이 왜 이렇게 많아?
Revelio.
I wouldn't give a cup of mushroom tea.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Merlin himself would be proud. Arresto momentum. Levioso.
Who do you think you are?
Confringo.
I won't rest.
Protego. Descendo. Revelio.
They think I'll see around here.
Revelio.
Oh. It's been ages since I found anything worth poaching near Crack Crop.
Reminds me lucky if I bit you one.
Defendo. Confringo.
이게 뭐지?
Revelio.
They come after me.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made yet.
Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here. Revelio.
동물 잡는 거 해야 되는데.
Let's see what's up his sleeve this time, Merlin. Places! Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio. Revelio.
뭐가 되게 많은데? Revelio. 예.
Confringo!
어디 있지?
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one. Revelio.
또 거기다.
Levioso. Glacius. Levioso.
Off on another adventure, are we? Turn my back for one.
Some sort. Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Protego!
Accio.
Pathetic.
Defendo.
Serve your mistress.
Confringo. Protego. Stupid. Levioso. Accio.
금지된 숲은 위험해.
Give him something.
Time for some.
Thought you had me there. Will you?
Defendo. Confringo. Depulso. Confringo.
This has become personal.
Descendo.
Expulso! Expulso!
Arresto.
There'll be more of that.
Expulso!
Protego.
Stop that one!
Hardly felt it. Quite conductive, aren't we?
Arresto momentum.
Expulso!
Stupid.
번개만 없어.
This is your first duel. Might want to look up.
Arresto momentum.
됐다.
Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Crucial. Descendo. Depulso. I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less. Revelio.
아니 학생이 크루시오 써도 되는 거야.
지오를 배웠죠. 넘어갔다 벌써. 조만간에 임페리오도 배울 겁니다.
Revelio.
아울래.
These rocks have seen better days.
여기는 무슨 동물이 있나? 아, 저건 봤던 거.
Hello again, Miss Wolf.
Hello again. What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
Do you know what you might be looking for?
불사 좋겠다.
요즘 애들은 해리포터를 모르겠지.
그래도 좀 있을걸요?
Thank you for your business. Hope you'll come and see me.
Hello again, Miss Wolf.
Hello again. What can I do for you?
불사 좋겠다이나 한번 사볼까?
What do you have for sale?
Do you know what you might be looking for? Oh, you'll like that. I guarantee it.
그래. 디리코.
버터 맥주 하나 하고 가야지.
Oh, you'll like that. I guarantee it. Thank you for your business. Hope you'll come and see me again.
Revelio.
버터 맥주. 이거 3렙 물세네. 알아버려.
Hello again, Miss Wolf.
Hello again. What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
Do you know what you might be looking for? Thank you for your business. Hope you'll come and see me again.
Revelio.
여기 뭐가 있지? 나는 필요 없어. 강력한 걸 좀 손에 넣어야 되는데.
Revelio.
이게 뭐였지?
Revelio.
낮이었네? 아, 지금 낮이구나.
she wanted to give up.
Defender! That's the best! Nobody'll believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself.
크루시오
Revelio.
보여줘.
방금 썼어요, 그러죠. 쿨타임이 좀 길어요. 여기도 클리어 됐고. 미덕도 써. 미덕도 써봐.
That's just painful. 근데 금지된 숲에 왜 사형 집행인이 있는 거지?
Defender! The beasts are safer now.
그건 저도 잘 모르겠어요.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I
버피들
overheard them
죽이러 온
talking in the
놈들인가?
Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Revelio.
외형 바꿀 순 없나? 외형 좀 바꾸고 싶은데. 외형 장비, 장비 메뉴에서 그냥 바꿀 수 있다고. 여기서 그냥 바꿀 수 있다고? 그렇구만. 정말 악당스럽게 생겼다.
투명망토 없나?
투명망토는 꼭 투명 마법은 있어요. 오, 어둠 마법.
오죽음을 먹는 자들 같아 보임.
그렇죠. 요거까지 이제 딱 요걸로 하면 딱 대박. 풀셋.
Revelio.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
빗자루 없어?
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why.
Revelio.
That's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
미안해. 퀘스트 중이라 그렇구나.
Revelio.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of
그러면
place in a poacher
해그리드를
camp.
부르면 되잖아.
I should tell Poppy about it.
해그리드는 아직
Anything interesting?
나오지도 않았을 거예요.
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
And where did I set my trap? The lower or upper Hogsfield?
Call out for me all you want. I shall be off spending my spoils in Hogsmeade.
Now, where did I set my traps? Is it lower Hogsfield or upper Hogsfield? Gah!
Don't tell us.
That warrants a look.
You are. Wise a man. Tango!
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio.
아, 벌써 다 썼어?
Reparo. Revelio.
알고 왔어야 되는데.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. What I wouldn't give to be a Demogeister.
Revelio.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a
Trifficus Totalis. Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast. It's totalist. Hello? Who's the... One less human to worry about. Vegetables in combat. Confringo.
Revelio.
Yes. A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
Revelio.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamura. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
Revelio. Careful! Ramrock is on his dragon intact!
Shall we finish what we started?
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Let's play Proposal.
Regret coming
They like to torture dragons, do you?
Leviosa. Never liked vegetables. Smelly little weed. Has no one heard of using a wand these days? Impressive. Not your best moment, I fear.
Confringo.
Fancy filling me with more stick.
Descendo.
Barely felt anything at all. Plants? Thought you could hide from me, did ya? You!
Here, I'll find you.
Rebellion. Accio.
Overgrown weed.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio.
Aim for the ring at the front of her restraint.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out. Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio!
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which will prove useful in finishing your field guide,
남의
attend my
의협을
class
너무
to learn
쉽게
the
말하네
new spell.
포키.
Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
그러게요. 거의 공공의 적 수준이 돼요.
Revelio!
위를 끼니까. 아닌가? 아닌가? 안 뒤집어진 건가? 안 뒤집어지는데? 이거
Expelliarmus! Revelio!
변신 주문. 인벤토리나 좀 늘려야지.
I'll have you know, I'm from a lineage steeped in bravery. My uncle even dared tell my aunt the truth once about what really happened to her. That was a mistake. Potato! No!
Clumsy little fool.
Oh, I shall get that goblin. Enjoy stealing. You. Some of those wizards were friends. I hope your affairs are in order.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Confringo!
Protego!
Confringo!
A mere irritant.
아, 그냥 끝나버렸네. 에이, 턴에 모자라 죽겠다.
Revelio. Confringo.
뭐지?
Protego! Confringo!
Revelio.
Reduction.
Incendio!
Protego! Confringo!
Slow. So very weak.
Confringo!
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Lumos.
이거를 저기에 넣어라 주는가? 그렇네.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I am hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet?
Revelio.
Finally be safe since
Lumos.
from Horntail Hall.
Revelio. Lumos. That's that. Settled.
하나만 더 하면 이벤트가 된다.
Revelio.
거비는 잡았고.
Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time?
이건 문제?
Levioso. Confringo. Glacius. Revelio.
이건 뭔지 모르겠네. 아, 퍽퍽한 건 나중에 봐야 돼.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
학교가 왜 이리 위험한 게 많아? 이게 맞아?
많이 위험하죠. 이제 좀 인벤토리 늘어났다. 네 칸 늘어났네. 정리하고 오늘은 마무리를 할게요. 지하 항구.
Spare a moment. We have an idea to share. Would like to speak with you when you have a moment.
오늘은
이거
여기서
PC로 하는 거예요?
종료를 하도록 할게요. 네, PC로 하는 거예요. 다음에 또 찾아뵙도록 하겠습니다. 모두 좋은 밤 되세요.